Alright, we're at Richmond, and well, I was going to start 14th. Didn't qualify because I got no pace anyways. I can't go any faster than a 0.5, so would have been pointless anyways. Yeah, so all the normal people. You didn't see a Pocono race because
Line up on the outside.
I self-spun trying to save fuel, dumping the clutch, and then I wrecked myself avoiding a wreck. And at that point I just shut off the recording because I was sick of being terrible. And it was a boring race anyways. There was like 6 cautions or 5 cautions or something, and I was terribly slow, so it was just not even worth posting had I finished the recording.
On 2 cars to grid.
There was good racing at the end, but yeah, it wasn't a good race, so hopefully this one will go better.
Everyone's gridded. You have 2 additional sets of tires for this race.
The problem with this is I just have no pace. I think the reason why I can't ever do decent with this car on a short track is because it's got the 12-to-1, and I just need a quicker wheel to feel comfortable. So, we'll deal with it. Try not to completely screw up. Hopefully not self-spin. And get to the end. I mean, I've only got to get up to 7th to finish where I'm supposed to, so it's not that far ahead. The big thing is don't hit the apron, because I've done that in practice and spun out multiple times. And then it feels like it's going to get tight. Everyone's saying that
1 to go, next time by.
On throttle is difficult, but all I'm feeling is tight, 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 which probably means I'm overdriving the corner. But we're just going to ride around, see what we get. We got 100 laps, and there's some weird wall interactions happening. Watching Gavin's video and then a couple of incidents I had. It's like the car's going through the safer barrier, and then when it hits the tire, it really propels it back into the track. So if there is a crash, it could be a bit of a big one. And we got outside front row missing a shift. They're 3 wide into turn 1 and possibly more than that.
Still there, inside, clear inside.
Wide off the corner. Thankfully the guy behind me didn't get too anxious there as I was going slow looking ahead. But now we've just got to figure some stuff out. Not hit the wall off the corner. Pretty tight though through that middle of the field. We got Phillip in front of us. I'm gonna just hang out right behind him rather than getting ahead of him and holding him up, as I tend to do. There we are, nearly hitting the apron. Yeah, I think I just overdrive the entry, especially into 3. That's causing issues. Haven't touched the brake bias or anything. I usually forget to do it on this car. Most of the time we're lifting off so early that we're hardly using any brake at any tracks anyways, so.
24.01.
But we've got through the initial phase. Although it is very easy for a caution to happen at Richmond. Someone will go for the pass in turn 1, while someone else is arcing in pretty wide, and then crunch happens. Also, in about a minute, Union Omaha is about to kick off against St. Louis City. Last time we played them, I went to that one in St. Louis, but not this year. Been there, done that, got our butts kicked 5-1. I am guessing we will not make it through this round. Last night, none of the teams really, like, a bunch went to overtime, but then they put in their good guys and clobbered them, so. And most of those teams were tier 2 and not tier 3 levels, so we'll see what they get. But if we get a caution, we'll do a score check. Or, you know, rolling around back here in 15th all by myself, maybe be able to do a score check on the backstretch if needed. I just hope it's close. There's something to watch when the race gets done. The Open Cup is just an awesome event that should get more publicity, but sadly, Americans don't really know how soccer works. They know MLS. They have no idea about anything else in the country.
24.19.
Some weird movements around there. I see Warren with his crush up on top. He gave Connor a Valvoline car because he had an STP car. And only I get to be the STP car. Otherwise, screenshots look really dumb.
24.301.
Gave James Miller Light. Gave Philip the X-Side. Though that's not really the era, but that paint scheme just looks good, so. Looks like Mark's going for the lead.
24.326.
Or second, don't know which one that was for. Maybe both. Yeah, I'm not feeling anything happening with the car.
24.592.
It feels slow. That's about all I feel. But only 14 laps in.
24.45.
If this thing goes 100 laps, it's going to get pretty interesting. There may be quite a bit of change on how the handling goes. I did practice a few times around the top. Oh, Warren just got dumped.
The yellow flag is out. Line
But
up, single file. Pit road is
everyone holds on to it. We nearly just got plowed into. So we're at a weird spot. We don't need fuel, so I think we'll just come in and take a look at the tires.
Catch up 10, sharp.
Just to see what we're doing to them, because I really have no idea. I didn't even look at tires in practice after doing a few laps, so I really am clueless on what is happening with them. And maybe it'll draw a few of the people behind us in, and they'll change tires and waste a set. I mean, we're probably going to go to the end.
Pit boxing 10.
From here anyways, but
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Okay, go.
we'll get some track position out of it.
They want you in single file. Catch up 12. Car.
Alright, tires 97, 97. 10 degrees, 13 degrees hotter on the right front. And about even on temps on the left side. So it is trending towards pushing, as I thought. Left sides don't look like it's going to get loose. So I'm just not driving hard enough for it to really matter. But now we're in 7th place. I mean, we could have been up in 5th place if I just didn't pit, but I needed to see what the tires were. Which is kind of stupid that you can see them if you don't take them off. You should have to take them off for them to give you those numbers. But, yeah, we need to get it where it saves each set of tires and you can put them back on. So if we had changed our tires there, we could throw some 97% ones on at the end of the race if we were out of tires. But sadly, iRacing says that that would create an opportunity for people to cheat. I don't understand that, but I guess storing that information elsewhere
About to go green, stay focused.
can allow for it to be manipulated.
Pace car is off. Green, green, green. You're in the top 10. 47.
So the good news is we got a bunch of track position, and it was a single file restart. That essentially doubled our track position. The bad news is I don't think we're really fast enough to be up here. We shall see.
24.322.
Maybe.
Car is P11. Just
I'll find a little bit of speed being up here.
3.516.
12 car looks like he's going to spin. Could just be prediction code.
24.012.
Oh, Warren gets into the back of Zach. Oh, and Zach gets the wall and no caution. I don't know if it was Warren that got him or if it was Mark that got into Warren, but that's unfortunate because Zach is looking really freaking quick. And now that is his bumper on track. Well, let's get Mark past us. Not that we're going to have much say in it anyways, but lift off and
Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
fall in.
Clear. 513.
I think Christopher did the same thing as me. He hasn't looked fast like everyone else that took tires. And he either did right sides or none.
24.376.
Now that we got some heat in the tires, the new tires are looking stronger. We're just not gonna worry about it too much. Get Connor, Keegan, and Warren past us.
24.496. Keep high. Still there at the bottom. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
And then we're ahead of Philip.
Still there. 24.658. Clear inside.
Hopefully, though, all those guys took tires. And then we get another caution in like 10 laps. And then go 20, 25 and get another caution. One of the points they're going to have to make a decision. But, I mean, really, I would just like it to go green the whole way. It's not really going to affect too much for us one way or the other, because you're going to need quite a bit of cautions for us to take 2 sets and them to take 1.
24.467.
Bouncing on the brakes. Never a good thing when you're not confident with the brake. And Warren having a little bit of wobble there from prediction code.
24.516.
Warren a little wobbly on exit.
24.51.
19 taking a look behind us on Philip. Philip moved up the track smartly because the 19 way overshot that. Almost crossed the dotted line,
24.623.
which is quite a ways up the track.
.644.
Yeah, Chris definitely did not take tires. He's getting swarmed here, and it's just as fast as the people that stayed out.
24.561.
So if we go to about 42, 45, and get a caution, that will help us a tiny bit. But as you can see, there's really, I mean, the people that we were just behind are just behind us. It's not like we gained too much track position. Somehow the 8 lost a ton of track position. Don't know where that happened.
24.595.
thought Connor was going to look 3 wide low. He had the opportunity to do so, but on lap 38 of a 100-lap race for 8th place, he thought better of it.
24.715.
Alright, move the brakes back just a tiny bit. 52. Try to get some sort of rotation.
.7.
That was quite a bit of rotation. No, it didn't look like anything, but I felt it. Definitely more than I was ready for, and more than I can handle.
.626.
Alright, I'm okay with the caution now. Make it so. Except for don't spin Warren out for it this time.
24.674.
Pulling away from the guys behind. Feel like at some point though that is going to stop happening. I think they're just fighting side by side with each other often enough behind us that they've lost touch a bit. Oh, Connor nearly got into Christopher. Christopher's all of a sudden just stepped on it after that, though. So maybe he did take tires and he was just waiting. And somehow James has fallen like a rock, and he's on the same tires as me.
.745.
Starting to get pushy on corner exit. Just kind of feel the car float up more than I can get it to turn out.
24.692.
Wall contact. Yeah, if this thing goes green, I somehow picked the worst option of everything. I mean, I guess staying out is just as bad, but the fast guys that took tires are long gone. And they'll probably... I guess they haven't checked out that far. I thought they were much further ahead. They were just hiding behind the A-pillar. Alright. Well, never mind. not a whole lot. The initial gain to pull away from the pack, but that's about it.
24.769.
It seems like quite a few people randomly get quicker for a bit as well on the old tires, so could just be a lot of saving happening, and well, that is not how we needed a caution.
They want you in single file.
Nick just pushed up into James.
You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Warren probably got a little piece of it as well.
Pit road's open.
Alright, well, now we'll take tires. And everyone that pit on the first one is probably going to take their last set or stay out. I guess those are really the only options they have. We got weird things happening here.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Tires 88, 89. Take 4. If it's too tight, we'll take 2 on the next caution.
All clear. Punch it. Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining. They want you in single file. Catch up, 8 car.
Alright, so looked like top 2 stayed out. Now if we go another 20 laps, get it to 75 and get a caution. Then, oh, the 12 just pit, so he has decided.
Letter 12, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
What did he do? He had to have come in for 2 then, if he got it done, or we just didn't get around quick enough. Could be pulling that move. Where was I doing that at? Can't even remember where that happened at. Oh well. It's better that he's ahead of us. We won't have to deal with getting him around us. Alright, well, we are in 11th. Right where we were, somehow. James has got a bit of damage on the right rear.
Get ready, going green.
Warren has stayed out. 19 took 2. And Mark stayed out, I think.
Green, green, green.
Alright.
44.1.
What will happen? Instant caution. I do not want. We need this to go for a bit.
Clear high.
I have no idea what that guy did. Did he take 2 or did he side? I don't know. He shouldn't have been that slow.
23.824. You're in the top 10.
So we get a little bit of space. I'll let Keegan go, but
Slow car ahead. Go high. The yellow flag is out.
Keegan was going to plow into that.
Pit road is closed right now. Past the 1 car.
Well, that's not what I need. I mean, it doesn't matter one way or the other, but
Pit road is now open.
much rather have had the full 20 laps on it. Have anyone a lap down? We did not. Alright, well, we're in 9th now. I have no idea how that happened. I was not looking up ahead that far. I think that was slightly behind the A-pillar anyways, but was not ready for it. Hopefully we don't get into the normal iRacing situation where everyone goes, oh, we're past halfway, I've got to go all out right now. If so, we're going to start having a lot of wrecks at the back. Could have been that the 19 took 2 and just lost it on his own. That is a possibility. Alright, so we're 2 spots away.
One left to green.
Thinking we got some more wrecks to have, though.
Get ready, going green.
Hopefully not behind us, though, 'cause those won't do me any good.
Pace car is off. Green, green, green.
Thought someone had missed the shift for a second.
382. Car outside. Outside, clear. Outside. 23.631. Still there, hold your line.
That'll
Still
lose
there,
under
hold your
braking.
line.
We got
Car
space
is
behind us. Just gonna settle in.
23.491. Clear outside.
No need to fight out there. Fight at the back of the front pack. Let everyone else fight. And then hopefully have a bit more at the end.
4.018.
But I don't even think we've got speed to compete with anyone up here. Other than Mark on old tires, who is checked out right now. But once we get about 5, 6 laps in, he's going to start to feel it. We're about to have a 3 wide and probably unknown to the outside car. And exactly as I thought.
Yellow flag. They want you in single file.
Because he wasn't 3 wide, but he was in a 3 wide. He only had one car directly under him, but the car under him had a car under him. And so the spotter doesn't call it 3 wide for the car on the outside. And the car in the middle knows he's 3 wide, because he's got a car on his outside and inside. And I've seen that one too many thousand times here at Richmond.
Pit road's open.
So, we are in 8th, and the way this is going, I don't feel like we are going to pit again. I don't see us getting one more spot unless it does go green the whole way. And then we may get Mark or Warren if they did stay out, which I'm pretty sure Mark, well, I know Mark did. I'm not sure about Warren. I assume he did because he was in the wreck behind us and then is in second, so. And I don't think he took 2 tires because seeing how the 12 and the 19 did on 2 tires, doesn't look like that's a thing to do. I assume that's what the 12 did, why he was so slow. Which is weird because why would you pit the second time and then I don't know, he just like tossed away his race there with whatever he had going on. But yep, iRacing's automated spotter does not look at what the car on your inside has inside of them. So if both cars are not lined up past your bumper, it's not going to call 3 wide. And I believe that is how that wreck happened. Could be wrong. But now we know not to mix Miller and Sunkist.
About to go green, stay focused. Pace car is off.
I can't see him. No, Warren's blinking. Alright, he's gone now.
Green flag, green flag.
Warren blinked in at the wrong time. Christopher might have got a penalty.
153.
That was just all messy. Phillip charging hard on this one. Yeah, I just don't think they're done wrecking. Just doesn't feel like they're done. Chris must have been just fine by an inch. Otherwise he would have peeled off by now. Or when he crosses the start-finish line, he's gonna vanish. 5 car got a big old push there. I nearly drove into the wall, looking at the standings. Don't clip that apron. There we go. Finally drove into the wall. Oh, and Connor completely up the track.
24.034.
Overdriving it a bit. Double braking. Alright, we're at 75. Starting it this time by
24.085. Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Stay low. 24.12.
Just trying to get this damn thing to turn.
Clear outside
And
if
it
you want
doesn't.
to.
And
Inside,
he
clear.
fucking... Such a stupid fucking idiot.
24.
I'm gonna do the crossover, but not get to his inside before I gun it up. Oh, Keegan nearly got into the back of the 5.
.303.
He's gonna get to his inside now. Connor just keeps on moving ahead. If this goes green, it looks like Christopher or Connor's gonna win it. I think Mark's gonna start to fade. I need to cool the right rear a bit on throttle. Stop trying to drive through it hard on exit. And stop driving into the corner so hard. Little brake bias to the front.
24.349.
Just to cool that right rear a bit. I was rotating on entry. And then getting on it too hard on exit. Just heating it up. Just need to calm it down. So a long ways to go.
24.515.
Plus, I mean, if Keegan can't even make this pass on the 5, I ain't going anywhere.
.4.429.
Just gotta make sure I'm not holding my right foot on the throttle on entry.
.511.
Yeah, he's not able to do anything there. Outside just has such an advantage.
24.498. Inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear. Inside. Clear inside. .24.566.
Squeezed. They might come together on entry.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside. Car outside. 24.659. Clear outside.
Glad I didn't drive it in.
Keep
They
low.
slowed down earlier than I thought they were going to.
Stay low. Keep low. Clear up top.
Well, that somehow was way too easy for me.
4.711.
I think he just decided to back off and get us all by. Twelve to go.
5, 8, 4.
Need to find something in 1 and 2. Seems like we're quicker in 3 and 4, but 1 and 2 we're struggling against everyone else.
.647. Car inside. Still there, inside.
Gave him a whole fucking lane as well. Again, he's just too fucking stupid.
Still there, hold your line. 24.836. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Keep high.
Too tight. Back brakes up.
857. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Oh shit, here comes Nick as well. Could be getting 9th place. It just got tight on me. Massively tight.
24.826.
I thought I overdrove it, and Jason went as deep as me, maybe even deeper.
24.704.
Keegan not going to back out of it. It's going to allow us to get up there. Oh yeah, only 4 to go. That's why. He's gonna cross under. It's been a good race. Oh. What a fucking idiot. Wrecks himself. He just turned left on the straightaway.
Pit road is closed. Catch up 6 car.
I don't know if he got loose midway through the straight or what, but he just turned left there. Alright, well, we're in 5th. Good job to Warren.
2 more.
I guess he did pit, so did he take 2? He must have taken 2. Hopefully we don't have to let anyone by. See if Keegan's working his way back up here, or if he is back. Oh, don't blink out on me, Warren.
White flag, stay smooth.
Looks like Keegan is 2.1 seconds back. Because initially it told me to let him by. He's not coming by, though. We got Jason behind us. He's giving us a little bump. We were not quicker than him. We weren't quicker than a whole lot of people. He just got stuck on the outside for a long time, heated his shit up. Like, I felt it after a few laps trying to stay on the outside of McDonald's. It just started doing the nose shove there, so. P5, hard racing, 0 incidents. So, all good. And those wrecks all helped me out massively. But yeah, Nick was coming. Jason was catching us again. We were definitely not 5th fastest. There we go.
There's the flag. It's over.
Weird that it told us to line up on the outside. It doesn't normally do that, but
catch the pace car.
Yeah, that was a tough, hard race. Luckily that just getting a tiny bit of track position helped, but more so everyone wrecking helped us more. 90, 91, 94, 95. Let's go take a look at what happened. So this one was... This wasn't even the one that... Because there was a earlier one. Unfortunately, though, for Zach. He's the first contact one that comes up. Gets his nose knocked off. Then Nick just shoves up the track. Gets James. That stacks them all up. Not a whole lot of damage out of it, and just track position loss, which is very valuable. Then 19 on 2 tires. Oh, and that didn't help Jason's car out. And then James, this is a 3 wide. So right now, he's getting inside 2 wide call. He has no idea that James has got someone there. Really, and I mean, it's hard to do. I think James was trying, which might be why his car went up the track as well. I think he just saw it too late that, oh shit, we're going to be 3 wide. He just probably needed to back out of it there. Because it's just a shitty situation. A real life spotter would be able to tell you what's going on. Automated spotter can't figure that thing out. And then, oh yeah, this is where the... Yep, he was real close, but Warren had... I think Warren was blinking, and probably everyone blinked out for him right at the green, so he didn't see Mark going. 8 into the wall. Oh, James. It is not Miller time for James. This is when we just get slammed into because, yep, crossover. Someone with no, like, nothing on the inside to cross over to, but hey, good job. And 16 gets into the back of Phillip because we're all stacked up at that point. He goes sliding. 8 into the wall, and he's got someone to his inside. Or looking. Brian. Oh, and that's what I'm talking about with the weird way this car is interacting with the wall here. Bounces him up. And then we're wrecking on the middle of the straightaway. But gives me 2 freebies. And, yeah, did Mark get the win? Yep, Mark gets the win. Didn't think he would get the win. I guess he pit on lap 53 as well. Did we all pit on lap 53? Okay, everyone pit. I thought there was a whole different situation going on there. So, I had no clue what was going on. Let's take a look at results. Gained 37 iRating. 0 safety rating, because we're already at a 499. And, yeah, Mark and I and Philip had 0 incidents. Trip, we didn't even see in this race. He started behind us and we just never saw him after that. Trip and Kevin get 0 incidents, and Jeffrey gets 0 incidents, even with his little slide. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed that one. It was good, tough racing. Thanks for watching.